It's Dub with the Honor Show. Make sure you hit the like button and go and subscribe if you haven't hit the follow button yet. We're just going to talk about some stuff today. As you know, I love rap, and one of the things that I love about it is a good back and forth diss session and diss songs, as long as it stays on wax, which it should always stay on wax. It should never end up going to the streets like Tupac and Biggie, or like even though the shit was like Ja Rule and 50, the stitches had been had, people had been beat up, chains had gotten snatched, so it shouldn't even come to that. But shit does happen, but it should stay on wax. Now, like Eminem and Benzino, KRS-One and Nelly, shit like that. Keep it on wax. It's like a sport. It's like football or fucking boxing. It doesn't gotta be taken to the street. All right. So what I want to talk about today is what's been going on with Royce da 5'9" and Lupe Fiasco and now Mickey Factz. It's I'll tell you the whole story. It all started on IG, but before we get into that, I do want to say I've got nothing against Royce da 5'9". This isn't a video to talk shit about him or put him down in any way. I like Royce. He's one of Eminem's good buddies, and I like Royce's. He's a damn good MC, and he's a good artist. He wrote a lot of the shit on Chronic 2001. He does a lot of ghostwriting, and he writes all his own stuff. That being said, I like him more as a feature artist. I feel like he really ups his game when he's in the booth with the likes of Eminem, or with other people where he feels he's got to be competitive. So, but I feel like on his albums, a lot of the beats kind of sound the same, and it's just too much technical, the monotony of dichotomy of the economy of the hypothesis. It gets old after one or two songs like that, like, yeah, I like hearing people bend words and shit too, but there comes a point where it's like, I'm a regular guy. I want to hear kind of what a regular guy would think, maybe, So, anyway, like I said, this isn't to talk shit about Royce, but there are some criticisms I've got. So it all started where R.J. Payne and Ransom said that they were the best, and instead of really taking the energy to Ransom and R.J. Payne and taking it up with them, somehow Royce started kind of bullying Lupe and and Mickey, trying just kind of. I felt he was kind of just talking down, kind of just poking him with the stick, trying to get shit going, and and then Royce and Lupe kind of was saying a freestyle on IG, but it was like he was talking, saying it, there's no music to it or nothing. You kind of had to listen to pick up on it. Well, then Royce releases a song called Silence of the Lambda, and I don't know, I didn't really like it. The beat to me was just, it didn't do nothing for me, and it was, like I said, it was just really technical. Like, it wasn't as much a diss as it was he was trying to show, like, oh, this is my ability with the pen, like, and so I don't know if he thought that it was gonna be something like that where Lupe would come back with just his own song where it was like, oh, look what I can do, but only sideways diss you, like kids on a playground on the swing set, like, look at what I can do, and showing off and shit. Anyways, Lupe came back with a diss, and it was, in my opinion, it was fire, and he really got in Royce's ass, and Royce didn't respond with nothing, and like I said, he had words with Mickey too, in my opinion. It started shit with him. So Mickey came with a diss track and got in Royce's ass. I mean, it it was some shit, right? And there was a lot of good wordplay and punchlines and metaphors, and that, that's the kind of stuff I like, and a lot of the fans like. I don't want to hear indirect jabs at somebody, and then so after all that, Royce doesn't respond. There's shit all over Instagram and Twitter, and Royce just keeps going on Instagram and like talking to other guys about it and acting like he's too big to answer back. Like, in my opinion, Royce is not bigger than anybody else. He's not bigger than Lou. He's not bigger than Mickey. He's not on another tier than anyone. And I always, in my opinion, hear him talking like he's God tier compared to everybody else, and like he's too big to have to respond. It's like, no, Eminem responded to MGK, and he's the biggest. And MGK's one of the smallest, like way under his radar. So sometimes you gotta answer. Now I keep seeing Kid Vicious, which is Royce's brother, on Twitter and shit, saying shit like, oh, that was disrespectful, and we didn't sign up for this stuff. We ain't battle rappers. We men. Dude, it don't matter. You're rappers. What if they ain't street dudes? They even said they like Royce. They ain't even trying to fight or do nothing like that. They're trying to handle this shit on wax and say, all right, you think you're the best, you keep saying. And I heard Royce say that he does everything better than all of these cats. So get back in the booth and diss them. Why do they want to try to take it to the street? Like people in his camp keep alluding to like, oh, shit can or will happen in the street. Like, oh, we're men, we don't take this, like people can get beat up. Come on, man. Come on. That's like losing a football game or a boxing match and going and shooting the motherfuckers who beat you. Come on, is this above the rim? Is this above the rim where you lose and Birdie gives you the piece so you go shoot people? Come on. Keep it on wax. What Royce should have did was, because if he's such another whole level of an MC than these guys, why didn't he just get in the booth and slay him then? Slay Lupe after that diss track. And especially after Mickey's too, why not get in the booth and just slay him if he's that much better? And then saying that, people in his camps, and I believe I heard Royce saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know people in his camp were saying, oh, Lupe's diss didn't really hit because he got emotional in it and this and that. What are you talking about? If anything, it sounds like Royce and Vish are the ones getting emotional now because they're the ones talking about feeling disrespected and people could get beat up and stuff. Like, to me, that sounds like they're in their feelings pretty hard and over stuff said on wax. Now, unless somebody's blatantly saying some shit about your kids really bad or threatening them, you shouldn't be trying to talk about people getting beat up. Come on, man. Like, get in the booth and fucking put out some fire. If not, it's a two big L's, because to me, Lupe smoked Royce. And to me, Mickey smoked Royce. Like, Royce is 0 for 2. And he needs to answer back or just say, yeah, I lost, and quit trying to get tough about it, because that jacket don't look good on you either. I'd rather see an MC I like just, release another diss, and if he loses, and say, yeah, man, he got me. Instead of, oh, yeah, we could get tough over this. Like, that's just some BS, if you ask me, that people who lose do, to try to save face and try to keep somewhat of the respect they thought they lost. Like, I mean, come on. I remember, maybe some of you guys are too young to remember this, but I'm definitely old enough to remember when Royce was beefing with Eminem and with all of D12, saying he was not only making diss records about him, that he already had in the vault before they were even publicly fighting, mind you. As soon as the fight started, he bam, 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 pulled all this shit out of the vault that he already wrote. So he was talking shit about Eminem and all of D12 and all them guys. And literally saying when he sees Eminem, he's going to punch him. When he sees Conniver, he's going to punch him. When he sees Bizarre, he's going to punch him. When he sees Con Artist, he's going to punch him. And talking all this crazy shit. And then also, Con Artist, remember the song Back Down by 50 Cent on Get Rich or Die Trying? It was a song aimed at Ja Rule. Well, Con Artist released a song called Back Down Royce to that beat, where Con Artist went off. It was a dope track. Con Artist really got in his ass on that. Now they've made up since then, And so, you know, that's their buddy. That's Eminem's buddy. They've all made up since then. But ever since, and I've always just kind of wanted to keep an eye on Royce because I don't know, it was just weird to me. And once somebody does that once, I don't 100% ever really trust them again. I might be cool with them again and be down with them and do business with them, but I always want to kind of keep one eye on them, if you know what I mean. That's just me. I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. You know, one other thing, like, and it's not just my opinion. There's, to me, the widespread opinion is that Royce lost both, like Lupe got him and Mickey got him, and especially if you don't answer back. And that ain't just me. I've seen it a lot. I even got Detroit rappers talking to me on my Twitter page saying Royce can't come back from that. Royce can't answer that because Mickey's a whole different kind of cat. So it ain't just me. Other people are even saying, like, Royce ain't above everybody else and can't lose. Like, these dudes are getting in his ass and he ain't even doing nothing except trying to have his brother threaten people kind of in a sideways way on Twitter, which I like Vish and I like Royce's rhymes, but, you know, like, I just wish they would keep it on wax. Go in the booth then. Go in the booth and tear it up if you're that much above them. If not, just say, yeah, they got me. Other people are saying, no, Mickey's that far above Royce. And I listened to that. I'll say it this way, too. I listened to Royce's Silence of the Lambda song 2 times to listen to it and make sure I heard what I heard. And did I hear this? Did I hear that? And also I listened to Mickey's and Lupe's songs each probably like 6 times because they were dope. I gotta go. Like I said, hit the follow button, hit the like button, go subscribe. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Stay high. Have a good day.